You heard the BJP, all the top leaders who are right now seated at a press conference. Piyush Goyal again slamming Rahul Gandhi for misbehaving. In fact, Rahul Gandhi has spoken on his part. He's come up with his side of the clarification, saying this is issue attempting to be deflected. The BJP not wanting to discuss core issue of Adani and insult to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, adopting these misleading tactics. Now, Rahul Gandhi questioning why hasn't the CCTV footage been pulled out as yet. That will prove the truth from the lies. He said that. I'm bringing in Maushmi for more on that. Maushmi, Rahul Gandhi asking for CCTV footage to be pulled out. I'm assuming that this should have been done by now with the kind of ruckus, the FIR, and here we're talking about elected members of the parliament who are right now admitted in a hospital, fighting with one another, filing FIR, counter FIR. So by now, I'm assuming a CCTV footage should be out establishing what the truth is.
As we discussed also earlier, Nabila, that place is like the center place where all the epicenter of all the protests happens after, the new parliament building, and now the parliament building came into being. So importantly, the CCTV footage could actually be critical in proving whether these allegations against one another are correct or accurate or not. And Rahul Gandhi, in fact, after he was leaving for the press conference, just at that time, he also spoke about, pulling out the CCTV footage, in fact, to find out what's happened. But clearly, the press conference, neither of the leaders wanted to respond in detail to the allegations in specific of Rahul Gandhi pushing two MPs or about Rajya Sabha MP of the BJP Konyak, her allegations. They kept the focus on all the diversionary tactics they think that the BJP is employing. These are all merely distractions to pull the debate of the main issue, and that is the insult that Amit Shah has heaped on Ambedkar. So clearly the Congress perhaps would plan a counter strategy that would again focus on this. He didn't respond to police, complaints against him at the Parliament Street station, or for that matter, even Congress's complaint against BJP MPs on the behavior meted out to Mallikarjun Kharge. The two leaders clearly stayed away from that and wanted to bring it back to Amit Shah.
We're looking at some really serious sections that's been slapped against Rahul Gandhi and FIR. If I could read it out for our viewers here, Maushmi, we're looking at 109, section 109 that's been leveled against Rahul Gandhi. That's attempt to murder. 115, voluntarily causing hurt. 117, voluntarily causing grievous hurt. 121, causing hurt to deter public servant from his duty. 351, criminal intimidation, and 125, endangering safety of others. Now, serious sections, attempt to murder charge that's been leveled. Rahul Gandhi, in fact, feigned ignorance of what happened, didn't even know that an MP had fallen. Once he was alerted by the BJP leaders, he went to the side and then saw Pratap Sarangi on the ground and said, he pushed me and walked away. So, Rahul Gandhi believes that he's done nothing wrong. But looking at the FIR here, and sections are so serious, he'll have to face the legal hurdle now. It could very well mean arrest.
That's right, Nabila. The implications of those sections could be really serious. And now, considering that a woman MP also heaps certain serious allegations on Rahul Gandhi, but I think that the Congress is taking these as political allegations and not trying to pump it up or respond in the same light or aggression on the charges that are heaped on Rahul Gandhi. And clearly, if you see that the leaders also did not respond on this one, what is noteworthy is that, as you say that as Rahul Gandhi came back to see what had happened to that MP, the two MPs who are admitted in the hospital, naturally the police will take the statements of those MPs, but Congress, on the other hand, would try to say that these are political charges. This is Delhi police working under the Home Ministry, who is headed by Amit Shah, and against whom we are leveling charges. So it's like a circle of allegations and counter allegations.
Well, could have been brushed aside if there weren't two MPs at a hospital, one receiving treatment in the ICU with his forehead profusely bleeding, him receiving stitches. Well, there's a lot for the police to probe, undoubtedly. How will Rahul Gandhi face it? Only time will tell. But Maushami, thanks very much for joining us.